everyone. I am Lynn, and today we're going to talk about a very interesting tattoo on the back of Hunter, and I'm going to change around my wording here. He's referred to on my blog a lot as Bidet, so we'll go with that just to avoid whatever algorithms like to hunt me down. So before we get started too, please go in and hit the like button. It just helps me out so much and gets me noticed a little more on YouTube and other platforms. Okay, great. So the question that was asked of me is, can you do a reading on the map of the Finger Lakes tattooed on the back of Hunter Bidet? Is it symbolic for something? What is going on? This very random, odd tattoo that he has. So when I focused on this tattoo, I first got that it was a really rash decision in even getting this done. He didn't really think this through. He was not in a clear mind when he decided to get it. I also see that he was with a group of guys that also got tattoos that were equally as random. Might not have been the Finger Lakes, but just each one had some weird random thing they chose to do. It was just something that in their altered state of mind, because of the recreational items they were doing, they thought it was a good idea. It was more of a dare. It was more of a joke kind of scenario here. He wasn't upset that he got it, and he even thought it was funny afterwards. So wasn't remorseful. He didn't regret it. To him, it was a funny thing to do on the spur of the moment. So why this design? How did he come up with that? Well, I get that there was a story behind how he actually chose that, or why that was the thing on his mind when he went to do this. I hear that part of this joke was that he used to use a map or look up something in regard to business and transactions that he was dealing with young humans. I'll leave you to understand what that means. And the location where a lot of this happened was in the Finger Lakes, based on geography of where it is, maybe infrastructure that was already there from times past, that kind of thing. But nonetheless, he was doing business in the Finger Lakes. He was misplacing it, this map or whatever his reference material was, and referring to it constantly. And one day, while partaking in these recreational drugs with his business associates, they were laughing and stating that he should just tattoo a map on his back. Like, you should just carry it with you. You should tattoo it on your back. So, in his frame of mind, it was a good idea at the time, and that's what he did. So to this day, I still see it as a joke, and I laugh about it. And then when I was focusing in on this, as I was closing out this part of the reading, this phrase, and I heard this phrase very clearly come in my head, that this man and his actions are the epitome of privilege in a disgusting way, which, take it for opinion, take it from source, take it from a higher self, that is what came through to me. But I heard it, and it was not my voice that I heard. This was some external thing coming in at me to make that statement. So that's all I really have to say for this reading. I'd be curious your thoughts. What have you heard? What have you read? This whole thing was actually pretty new to me when the question was asked. So looking at the tattoo and having all this come to me was really kind of eye-opening, as another truth in plain sight of how they just put it all out there. Again, I'll leave you with that. Again, I'm Lynn with Psychic Focus at psychicfocus.blogspot.com. Thank you. Bye.